Hey, we saw your clip earlier in the week. I was laughing my ass off. I thought it was awesome. So look, we brought you on today to have a little bit of fun, but also, to talk about the weather, obviously. So, the old adage is weathermen and scouts never have to be right. Go with that.
I mean, hey, both are in the business of predicting the future, so that's honestly not the most fun thing and the most stable thing. But I'll say this: hey, it does look like it's going to rain during the game. There's a slight chance. I'd say it's like a 10-20% chance that the rain entirely stays until after the game, but almost for sure we're going to be talking about some rain during, and it could be pretty kind of heavy at times. Like it looks pretty chilly, pretty raw, pretty cold. Honestly, Matt, I would guess you kind of love playing this.
Yeah, I like this shit.
I figured this is up here, right?
Yeah, I might pop my shirt off in the third quarter and just start swinging it around my head. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, Chris. So look, how about the wind? Do you think that? I think that could be more detrimental to Colorado's attack than some rain. Is it going to be raining sideways with 40-mile-an-hour winds, or is it just going to be raining?
It's going to be kind of just raining. It's not going to be too bad. It's going to be, maybe a little breezy. It's more during the day where it's going to be windy, but then at night for the game, it's just going to be kind of a light to moderate rain. Like, I don't think we're talking about thunderstorm kind of rain. So that's kind of honestly when Coach Prime said what he said on Tuesday, it's like, oh no, like this is kind of rain, which is not common, right? Like we don't get those kinds of rain events here. And so I'm like, oh no, this is going to actually be rain for us.
So if we were taking the over/under, you would take the over on rain.
I take the over.
I'm taking the under.
Like 80% chance Bailey. For fucking rain. Like
I'm taking the 20% under. I'm putting money.
You are? I'm kind of hoping I'm wrong now because I don't know if you saw that I issued Coach Prime a challenge. I said if it doesn't rain, that he gets to do the weather for me on Monday.
Nice.
And, well, my thought is, and you guys, you'll have better insight, Matt. Especially you'll have better insight than I will. My guess is if it doesn't rain, but they win, that he might take me up on it. What do you think?
Look, if it doesn't rain and they win, he will be it. He will probably come in and rename the entire studio the Prime Weather Channel. Because, look, if you go out and you're like 80% chance of rain, it's going to be raining cat and dogs. Get your mind right. And then he's like, I don't know. And he checks his phone. He's like, says 20% chance it's not going to rain. And I talk to my guy, and he points to the sky, and then all of a sudden, it doesn't rain. I mean, we might be looking at a profit up there. Like,
I know I'm in so much trouble if it doesn't rain. I'm in so much trouble. But
so you want it to rain?
I mean, I kind of want both. If it doesn't rain, and
how
he actually comes in the studio,
is drizzling, raining.
Good question. It's not gonna be drizzle. Like you'll notice it. If it's gonna rain. Like I'm telling you, like it's not gonna be like thunderstorm rain, but it's gonna be like raining probably most of the game.
I want to give some context. So obviously, yeah, Chris, we're gonna go show your response and your challenge to Coach Prime. But I just wanted to show initially what started this whole thing with the weather. Take a listen here.
Potential rain in the forecast for Saturday.
We got rain. What forecast you got?
Just changed this morning.
We got rain? No, it's not going to rain because I said it's not.
I just saw it from a local meteorologist this morning.
There you go.
A meteorologist?
I got 59. These jokers been accurate. Anybody else got? Read yours.
Either way, let's just say there is rain in the forecast.
No, we're not gonna say there is rain. I'm one of those good weather man. When you say 60%, I say 40%. 40% chance.
A meteorologist that I respect highly said that there's a pretty good chance it rains on Saturday.
Mine says 30%.
Okay. I don't know which one I got. I need to check mine.
Well, yeah, that clip is what's incredible. Chris, obviously, you responded to Coach Prime, and I loved your response. Take a listen here.
So here's the deal, Coach Prime. I think it's going to rain for you on Saturday night. We're not talking about a little rain. I think we're talking about the potential for a downpour for us at Folsom Field on Saturday night. Now, again, it's just purely a coincidence I'm wearing this hat and these sunglasses, but I will say this, we're in the mid-60s for us to kick off on Saturday for us at Folsom Field, and it looks like we're going to be talking about a very rainy day. Now, Coach Prime.
Well, here, Chris, just pick that down. What are your thoughts?
Best, bro. How did that come up? What happened?
About on
with the hat and the glasses, you just had that in the back of your car. You're like, well, hold on real quick. Let me go get my cowboy hat and my blue blockers.
So, yeah, great question. Because it was actually our director, Alex Kirk, who's like a diehard. He's a diehard CU fan. Diehard. He's actually going to the game on Saturday. And as I was leaving work on Tuesday, that's when the press conference happened. And he goes, Chris, oh my God, dude, like, they're asking Coach Prime if it's going to rain or not, and it's not raining. He says it's not going to rain, but this guy, Matt Smith, was asking him a bunch of questions. And he told me the whole thing, and I went home, and I was like, oh, we got to do something. I was texting with him that night. So we've got to mess with this. We've got to totally mess around because it's totally going to rain on Saturday, and we've got to mess with it. So he actually had the hat and the glasses, and I mean, I have this kind of crappy hat, which is
he came prepared. I think your hat's on backwards, dog. You look like Indiana Jones.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
There you go.
I couldn't even nice spot. Yeah, so can't even get the hat on right in the right direction. But he's the one who had the proper hat and the proper glasses, and those are his.
I mean, Bianchi, that's an all-time picture, dog. That is worthy for framing. All right, so let me ask you this. The last question. What happens if we come out and we're standing there in Folsom, it's the middle of the second quarter, and all of a sudden it starts raining a little bit and Prime just goes, hey, what's with this bull junk? And it just turns off. What happens at that point?
That would be the first. Well, I'd be very. What I want, okay, let's say, I'll give you an answer. Here's the answer. What I want, so I issued him a challenge. Basically, I offered him one thing, which is that he could come in and do the weather. I would love it. And if CU wins, but it rains during the game, that he records a video saying, all right, I'm going to start watching Chris Bianchi. I'm going to start watching 9 News in return. So if he looks up and he says it's raining, and then he thinks about it and he goes, let me see if we win. Because I know he's not doing anything if they lose. I know that's not going to happen.
No, and that's not going to happen. We don't talk like that on Thursdays.